order. It is April 22nd, 2025 at 7 p.m. This is our planning board meeting workshop. Steve, could please take the roll.
Mayor Galise.
Here.
Mr. Gasparini. Here. Councilman LaForgia.
Here.
Mr. Waldron.
Here.
Mr. Spila.
Here.
Mr. Perrano. Mr. Palafonte.
Here.
Mr. Dutcher.
Here.
Chairman Cafone.
Here. Adequate notice of this time and date of this meeting was posted in the lobby of the municipal building and delivered to the Star Ledger and the Progress newspaper. Our first order of business will be approval of the minutes from March 11th, 2025, regular meeting. Oh, I apologize. Can we do a pledge of allegiance first?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're looking for approval of the minutes from March 11th, 2025, regular meeting. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I'll second.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mr. Spila.
Yes.
Mr. Dutcher.
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Next is memorialization of resolutions. Application 1, 2025, Perone Properties LLC, 76 Hollywood Avenue, Block 5001, Lot 16. This is a minor subdivision. Can I have a motion for the resolution?
So
I'll
moved.
make a motion.
Mr. Dutcher.
Second.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mr. Spila.
Yes.
Mr. Dutcher.
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Next is memorialization of resolution, application 5-2024, Joseph Mealy, 94 Fairfield Road, Block 1003, Lot 3. This is a C variance. Do we have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Gasparini.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mr. Spila.
Yes.
Mr. Dutcher.
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Okay, under old business, we have a application 4-2023, 372 Fairfield Road, LLC, 372 Fairfield Road, Block 2701, Lot 1. There's a request to carry to the May 13th, 2025 meeting. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mr. Waldron.
Aye.
Mr. Spila.
Yes.
Mr. Palafonte.
Yes.
Mr. Dutcher.
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Application 3-2024, Fairfield 47 Donuts, 397 Route 46, Block 3801, Lot 5. This is also a request to carry application to May 13, 2025. Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Galise.
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini.
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia.
Aye.
Mr. Waldron.
Aye.
Mr. Spila.
Yes.
Mr. Palafonte.
Aye.
Mr. Dutcher.
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Okay, under discussion items, we have application 2-2025 Toll New Jersey LLC, care of John Peck, Whistling Estates. This is discussion I believe that Jimmy Gasparini will speak about.
Or Steve.
Yeah, I can. So, sure, as most of you are aware, the board heard a overlay zone for the Greenbrook Country Club. It's long rumored, and now they've actually applied to develop the Fairfield portion of the country club. It's a large project. It's going to be 150 lots, 2 apartment buildings, extensive drainage, well more than I have the time to adequately address. Reached out to a couple engineers that I believe are qualified. I'm recommending Petrie engineers to represent the board. He's experienced in this type of work. He's lived in the area. He has intimate awareness of the golf course and the drainage issues, which I think might be of one of the larger concerns we have. So I'm going to recommend that the board contract with him.
So I got one question. In the event that he is hired, will he not be able to represent any other applicants while he's being represented by the Township of Fairfield Planning Board?
Yes,
He will not be able to.
yes.
Okay.
He's representing the board, so he couldn't.
Yeah, so I just want him to be aware of that.
If he's just doing it for the golf course property, does that mean he can't do any others before us?
Until that is done, yes, usually that's the way.
Okay.
Until the application.
Yeah,
He's
once it's
working
over.
for us.
And Mr. Petrie's aware of that.
I'll have to,
Okay.
yeah, confer with him. I assume
Okay.
so, but I'll have to confirm that with him.
All right, so do we need to vote on this?
And
or-
Steve,
Are you looking for a motion to engage and?
Yes.
You'd have to bring a contract back and do a resolution. on the
Yes,
contract.
it's, the applicant's not complete yet, but theoretically, we could be hearing this at the next time we meet in June. I'm not so sure we're gonna have our May meeting, but in the event that we don't meet, I think it'd be good to take action so that he can get his review in place if we start the hearings in June.
So then we would want a motion to
before we
engage.
go to motion, I've got a question for Steve.
Sure.
So as part of his evaluation, will he also look at the stormwater management and the environmental impact statement?
Yes.
And report out to the Environmental Commission for that?
Well, there is an environmental impact report that's gonna go to the Environmental Commission. I guess right now, all the planning board would be doing is engaging a service for planning board services, right? I mean, we can't take action here to have them,
Specifically, no.
yeah.
We would just be hiring him under a professional services agreement to engage him at
Right.
that time, subject to the contract.
Right, but so the assumption is though that he'll be reviewing, the whole project, the grading, the drainage, stormwater, anything that comes up along those lines.
So he would be hired by the planning board, not the mayor and council?
No, the
Correct,
plan.
right.
Planning board?
It's the
Okay.
board's purview, right, to,
Yes. So we are a professional to, the applicant's gonna come in with plans, drainage plans, he'll review them, he'll work with the engineer, and he will ask pertinent questions and amend as needed pursuant to our ordinances.
Any other board members have any questions? Seeing none?
You're gonna take a motion to, under professional services agreement, engage the firm and Mr. John Peck as the engineer for specifically Whistling
Whistling
Estates, subject to, of course, the contract.
No, we're hiring Petrie.
Petrie, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Petrie.
I'm
Petrie
sorry,
Engineering
John, I was
LLC.
down, yep, John
Beck is
Petrie.
the,
I'm sorry.
is the
John Petrie.
developer.
Petrie Engineering.
So do we have a,
Engineering,
Petrie
that's the
Engineering.
applicant.
Yes, John
Yeah.
Petrie.
so do we have a motion to hire Petrie Engineering LLC for this particular project?
So moved.
Second.
Mayor Galise,
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini,
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia,
Aye.
Mr. Waldron,
Aye.
Mr. Spila,
Yes.
Mr. Palafonte,
Aye.
Mr. Dutcher,
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. Okay, under miscellaneous, we have approval of the bills for Peter King, invoice number 95256, and Burgess Associates, 46477 and 46475. Can we have a motion to pay the bills?
Yeah, motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
At this point,
The last matter, we have executive session to go over potential litigation with regard to fair share housing. So at this time, we go into executive session. We need a motion to go into executive session. And for the public, there'll be no public action taken after the meeting. So we'll have to then exit the executive session, go back into public, at which point in time there'd be a motion to close the meeting.
Okay, motion to exit into executive session.
Second.
Get to read a statement, Peter?
Yeah, well, I more or less did that pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act. And we're going into executive session to discuss potential litigation with regard to fair share housing. And there will be no further action taken at the end of that meeting or when we go into open session.
so we have a motion to go into it, and we take a vote?
Mayor Galise,
Aye.
Mr. Gasparini,
Aye.
Councilman LaForgia,
Aye.
Mr. Waldron,
Aye.
Mr. Spila,
Yes.
Mr. Palafonte,
Aye.
Mr. Dutcher,
Aye.
Chairman Cafone.
Aye. So, Mrs. Waldron?
Does she have to leave?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I'm his nurse.
So,
You have to leave the room.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.